What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to Gadget Beer. Today we have an unboxing of the Razer phone. All right, let's dive into the box here. We're presented with this beautiful, elegant packaging by Razer itself. You do have a tab here which is held by a magnetic strip, Razer branding all over the box. You are greeted with this letter from the CEO. Very nice of them. It basically gives you some information on their Twitter, Facebook, and stuff like that. So on the cover lid here, we are greeted with watch, listen, and play. It's kind of a message of what this phone should be all about and what it consists of, you know, media, games, and best sound system out there available. As we open the tab over, we are greeted with all the accessories and everything that is included in the box. They are nicely packaged individually and also Razer branded. As I open this up here, let's see what's in this one. There is tabs so you can pull out each individual item. So let's pull this out here. Now what we're greeted here is with the Razer power brick. Now it is branded Razer there, and you see the Razer symbol. Then it is the type C to type C. You do have a Razer branded on the bottom, and I believe it's 5 milliamps. I'm not quite sure. Leave a comment below if you know, but you can pause it here and definitely check it out yourself. So let's go ahead and put this back. Let's put it away. I am going to put this back in the box here, and let's see what the other box contains. Now I am missing the middle portion of the box, and we'll get to that in a minute. As we pull this tab here to this other box, we do have a type C to type C, I believe. Yes, type C to type C braided cable. Feels very premium, pretty long. Your basic power cable and data transfer cable. Let's put this back and see what other items are included in the Razer phone package. Let's take a look at these the literature here. This is basically how to set up your phone. Let's pull this out real quick. I believe we do have a Razer branded SIM injection tool there, and it also lets you know where the SIM tray is here at the side of the phone. This is your Razer pretty much details, setup guide, and all that good information that everybody loves to read. Let's put that back here for a minute. Now I did purchase this phone off of OfferUp from a certain individual for about $400. As you can see, I'm missing the dongle, but that's okay because I can always use my dongle from the Essential phone here. Okay, as I put my Essential phone away, let's take a look real quick at the aesthetics of the Razer phone here. We are greeted with a 5.7 Quad HD display. It is not AMOLED, it's IPS, but it's 120 megahertz per second. On the bottom here, we do have an antenna band. We have also a mic there. We have a Type C charging port. On the side, we have the volume rocker in forms of two little buttons. They are nice and clicky, very solid. and on top we have another mic, and on the other side we have the SIM tray, and we have the power button as well as the fingerprint sensor. In the back we do have the Razer logo there. It is not engraved, and we have dual rear facing 12 megapixel camera along with the flash there. The front, we have the sensors, I believe, are in there, and we do have a front facing camera with dual front facing speakers, probably the best front facing speakers you can get. The Razer phone has antenna lines that are pretty much hidden, that go around the edges of the phone, which is pretty nice and very nicely designed. Very hard to notice unless you really pay attention to them. The phone is nice and cold to feel the touch. You do get some fingerprints here and there, but they kind of go away. Real quick, let's power this up and look at the boot up animation. I know a lot of people like to see that. Okay, so I set up the phone and I'm going to quickly jump into the fingerprint sensor here. We're going to test how good this fingerprint sensor is. As you can see, it is registering my thumb pretty well, pretty quick, pretty reliable. So let's give it a try and see how fast it is. And there you have it, that quick. So I'm going to go ahead and create a Razer account with my Google credentials, and after it boots up, I'm going to go ahead and let it do its thing. It's going to download some apps, and then we'll jump into a quick hands-on after this. Okay, the phone finished doing its thing. Let's jump into settings real quick. I love to do this all the time whenever I get a new device. Let's go to about phone and let's check for a update to make sure the phone is currently updated with the latest and greatest. It is running 7.1.1 with the October 5th security patch, which is pretty outdated at this point, but we'll eventually get there. So let's exit out real quick. Let's take a look at some other settings here. So now we have here is the Razer preference. Basically is share your usage and diagnostics data. You do have the option to make that available or disable it. Let's go back and let's look at another option that Razer gives you, which is the game booster. Basically on the game booster you have three options. You have a custom tab, a power save, and a performance. Now obviously the custom tab is you can customize your performance to each game. The power saving is going to probably give you the best battery life, and your performance is probably going to give you the best optimal performance this phone can give you. Moving along from game boosters, let's jump into gestures real quick. We are greeted to jump to camera and left to check phone. Let's go to memory real quick. Now we have an available 7.5 gigabytes of RAM. We are using about 1.5, which is about 20%, with 6 gigs of RAM available. Let's head over to storage. We do have 58.90 gigabytes of storage available. This is a 64 gigabyte model, and right out the box we are using about 14.51 gigabytes of storage. This is a lot of storage, but you do have the option to expand. One of the best features this phone has to offer is the ability to change the refresh rate from 60 to 90 to 120 megahertz, which is phenomenal. It's the first for any Android phone. Also, it gives you the ability to change from 720 to 1080 to Quad HD, which is always a good feature for battery safety. Okay, let's hop out of settings real quick and head over to the home screen. So what we have here in the home screen, we are greeted with Nova as the dedicated launcher. So let's hop into Nova settings. Here that gives you the ability to change the look and feel, folders, dock, all the great Nova features that allow you to change the look and feel of your phone. This is basically Nova Launcher Prime. It is on the 5.53 version. Let's go over to the desktop here where it gives you layout, customization, color, and everything. So we typically have here what is rated probably one of the best launchers, well, custom launchers out there today. Also included in the launcher, you have the swipe right Google Now access, which is pretty awesome. Not a lot of launchers have that included right off the bat. Let's jump into the messaging app real quick to take a quick look at the keyboard that comes with this phone. That's not going to work. Let me back out real quick. Let me select another contact here. There we go. So it looks like we have the stock Google keyboard here. Along with that, we have the swipe feature, which is always great. We also have emojis here. We have the Android blob emojis, and we have as well a lot of other emojis you can select from. So let me swipe real quick so you guys can take a quick look. As I swipe right, you have endless pages of emojis here. You got different categories from items, animals, objects, plants, all sorts of emojis here. But down here below, you can actually cycle through the emojis with these quick categories here. We also have stickers, live stickers here, which is just an animated emoji, and we have GIFs here. It's always great to have quick access to GIF. Let's jump out of the messaging app here real quick. So we're back to the home screen. Let's actually take a look at and see what apps are installed. We have absolutely almost no bloatware here. Let's clear out. Actually, let me get out of here real quick, clear out all these apps from the background and go back in here. So basically a lot of those green icons here are Razer apps, but the only thing I will consider bloatware is the theme store from Razer. You do need a Razer account to access the theme store, but it's always a great addition to have to be able to theme your device here. Not only do you have Nova that you can customize your launcher, but you can also theme your phone with the Razer theme store. So what we have here is a bunch of themes based on games. So what we have here, Vainglory, Taken, Worms, and most of these themes are all free, which is always great. So let's back out here. Let's go into Dolby Atmos. So this is basically your sound here. You have different presettings. You have movie, music, games, voice, and 2 custom ones. But let's actually play the demo here and see what these speakers are all about. So that sounded amazing from my point of view here. Leave a comment below and let me know what you guys think about the speakers. So let's jump into the camera real quick. Let's snap a quick picture real quick. Basically this is a very stock camera app here, not too many features. If we go into settings here, basically it looks like the Google camera app, but a very stripped down version of it. You do have HDR plus, but that's about it. So let's snap a picture of this here and let's see how it comes out. Okay, let's jump into the camera real quick. Let's utilize the 2x zoom with the second lens. I did find that the camera was actually having trouble actually trying to focus on the figure here, so who knows. Well guys, that is my hands-on and unboxing of the Razer phone. What you guys think about the phone? Let me know in the comments below. Let me know if you like it or if you're thinking about picking it up. Let me know what types of videos you want to see in regards to this phone. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe to the channel, and like always guys, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.